Okay, so today I'm going to introduce you some of the functions on Google Spreadsheet. And as you can see here, I have a fake data set. I'm going to calculate the total and the average. So click on the cell that you want the equation to be done on and click the sigma sign here. It says function. And then select sum, and you need to select all the cells you want to be included in the equation and press enter, and there you go. So again, select function, sum, select the cells, press enter, and it shows you the total scores of all 3 assignments. And if you don't want to do it one by one, you can of course go to the right lower corner of the cell, and when it shows the cross, not the hand and not your cursor, make sure it is a cross, and you just drag it down and it'll do all the equations for you. The same with average. You click on function, select average, and include all the data you need, and press enter. So there you go. That's the average of each assignment. So besides the equation function, I'm going to show you how to insert charts. So for example, you want to see how the students do throughout the quarter. You can select all the average and then click the insert chart and select a line chart. It does look a little bit weird as the way it shows it, but if you go to start and click on switch row columns, then the chart will look much better. So now I want to add some more data, let's say number of absences, and let's make a chart out of it. So you select the data, click on insert chart, and it shows you the recommended charts based on what kind of data you have. You have a couple of options, and you can just click around, see how it looks with your actual data, and decide which one you're going to use. And you can move your cursor around and see what the graph represents. So now let's do another one with, for example, midterm grade. So we select the data set and insert chart. So here we're gonna use the pie chart. As you can see, although the chart itself doesn't say too much, but if you move the cursor around, it will show you more information, like how many people and the score range and so on. And another function I want to show you is the pivot table on Google Spreadsheet. So here is another fake data set that I created. So let's get started by clicking on data and select pivot table. It will ask you what data you want to include. Just go ahead and select all the cells you want to be included in the pivot table. And a new tab will be created here. So for rows, let's go ahead and add fruits. And of course I did include the variety, and I want it to be shown on the table too. So, and as you can see, it's showing the apple total, banana total, and blueberry total and stuff like that. It's making the table unclear. You can go ahead and unclick the show totals on the report editor, and as you can see, it takes all that away. So now we're going to do the columns, and because the grand total here is not the function I need, so I'm going to unclick the show totals as well. So for the value here is the information that is showing in the blank cells here. For example, I want to see how all my fruits are making profits for me. So I'm going to click profit. So now it shows me what fruits, organic or not, and how much profit it is making. If you want to do the same with the data set that I show you in spreadsheet, you can obviously do the same, but it takes you a while to do the same, as you need to go across the data set to find the information you need. And it is not very efficient if you're doing the same with a data set with, let's say, 100 rows and 50 columns and stuff like that. So besides profit, we can also compare how many pounds I've bought in and how many pounds I've sold in the past, let's say, week, months, or day. So you can clearly compare how many pounds you bought and how many pounds you sold. Or you can also compare the price per pound you bought in and the price per pound you're selling. And double click on the top to adjust the margin. So the filter here, of course, it filters what data is shown. For example, if I want to see what fruits are not making profit, then I can go ahead and select profit and unselect all the positive numbers. So another example on the filter is that I want to know which fruits I've purchased over 20 pounds. So the same, we go to bought in and then select only 20 to 30 pounds, and then it shows you what items I've purchased